The stage is set, and it's another full house at Brazil's world-famous Teatro Amazonas. And once again, the Amazonas Philharmonic provides the musical ambience. It's a 1924 opera known in English as The Cunning Little Vixen, inspired by a comic book and created by Czech composer Leos Janáček. It's the story of a playful fox cub, which lives a carefree life in the forest with a host of other animals and insects. One day the fox's curiosity gets the best of her. She follows a frog until a local hunter captures the fox, puts a leash around her neck, and keeps her as a pet. Now in captivity, the fox is no longer free to roam about the forest as she once did, and the story takes on a tragic tone. The main character is played by Brazilian soprano Mayra Lautert. She says she's proud to be performing in this historic opera house and calls this the most important moment of her career.
É mágico. It's magical. Mágico. É uma coisa que não se explica, só quem pisa ali no palco, sabendo tudo isso que eu estou tendo que passar, a maquiagem, aquecer a voz, atender vocês, botar o figurino e pisar no palco e fazer bem feito.
The Renaissance-style Amazon Theater opened to the public in 1896. It gained fame for its awe-inspiring dome, still covered by 36,000 ceramic tiles in the colors of the Brazilian national flag. It was the height of the rubber boom, and money, lots of it, was flowing into this part of Brazil. Tremendously wealthy rubber barons decided they needed a touch of Europe right in the middle of the Amazon, so they financed the creation of this astounding building, modeled after the Opera House in Paris. When artificial rubber came out, Manaus lost its main source of income. The wealthy left, and the Amazon Theater closed down for 90 years. In 1990, it reopened after an $8 million restoration. Some of the world's greatest opera singers, including Spanish tenor José Carreras, have stepped on to this very stage. The Amazon Theater is considered one of the most lovely theatrical spaces in the entire world of opera, rivaling even Europe's best. It can seat 701 people, the majority of them in the balconies. And everything you see here, the chandeliers, the glass, the mirrors, even the marble, was imported from Europe. A leading historian of Amazonian culture says the unabashed opulence of this opera house makes it the rubber boom's most important monument. What was the attitude of the rubber barons?
He was feudalistic lords. They have the right of life and death. He was the law. He was everything. Here in the capital, he was like any other rich man in London, or because he was connected. He was a civilized guy with European customs. He came to the opera to be seen.
Marin Broni from Poland is considered one of the world's leading baritones. He's seen opera houses in most every continent and says this one is among the most impressive.
It's totally amazing that this opera is here. It's so beautiful, and is working. You know, since 17 years this festival works and is famous, and I hope will continue.
More than a century after its creation, the Amazon Theater's majesty continues to inspire artists.
Se eu puder, em alguns minutos, deixar alguém feliz por estar me ouvindo, já é completo para mim. É isso que importa, fazer bem para quem estiver ouvindo. E esse bem, para mim, pode ser traduzido na sensação de alegria.
And that pushes them to give everything they have for the benefit of their loving audiences.